Welcome back. I am the DJ. This is Confessing Lies or Telling Stories. This channel is about truth. They're going to disguise it. They're going to hide it. They're going to blur the lines. It's up to us to find it. Let's get started.
It's water! Oh my god, it's water! It's water! Oh my god, it's water!
Okay. Well, let's take it at face value. And my opinion is this is why I'm glad that online streaming and television is still in 2D and 3D. I've been on rides that are in 4D, 5, 6, and 7D. These incorporate the other senses. In this video, I'm pretty sure if we could smell anything, it would be human waste. Because I know it would scare the out of me. So, okay, let's keep it moving.
Did you hear the cursive writing theory? How they don't use cursive writing anymore?
Yeah, they don't. We used to be taught that in school.
Yeah, that used to be like mandatory.
A mandatory class.
You really have to learn cursive writing.
Why is that?
So in 2010, they made it not part of the curriculum anymore.
Why not?
The reason being is because every single law was originally written
In cursive?
in cursive.
Oh, no way.
All the
I
history
already know where
books
this is going.
are written in cursive writing. So years and years will pass. Also, did you know cursive writing is the one form of literature that AI can't read or can't?
No.
Yeah, it can't understand because everybody's cursive writing is a little bit different.
Yes,
So
it's
you
different.
You can't categorize it in the same thing.
Oh, shit.
That's why they're getting rid of cursive writing. So the next generations to come,
Yeah.
they won't be able to read the important amendments
Oh
or
my God.
literature, legislations. Yo, it's all just written in fucking cursive.
Yeah. If you want me to read cursive, it's still very hard, even though I learned it.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember the first time I met someone considerably younger than me that could not write cursive. It messed with me because they're right. We were taught this. We're supposed to know how to do it, and they're phasing it out. So either something's up or I'm getting old.
The visitors are not our friends. They've come to rape our planet and kill us. They are not who they appear to be. This is not science fiction. This is what they are. It's just a trick.
Stop that transmission! Stop this transmission!
I don't understand. There's something wrong.
Her history suggests she's going to be a very difficult subject.
I'll break her. She's going to be my masterpiece.
I purposely went and found this clip. This movie is so significant, and it's really not a movie, it's a mini series kind of. This happened back in 1983 and 1984. It's called V, and then they made a sequel called V, the Final Battle. Even back in the 80s, they depicted everything as reptilian. They depicted these people or things eating live mice. It was one of those things that back in the day, before all you young people knew what was going on, they would have actual television and programming. And then it would have something called miniseries, where they would take over your normal programming for about 3 or 4 days to show you the course of a movie in like 3 or 4 days, like 2 or 3, maybe 1 hour every night. But it would happen 3 or 4 days in a row, and it would interrupt the programming. Miniseries. So this one came out, and it's right up there with They Live, that movie. It showed everything, and to see that everything is reptilian, everything is secretive. It's one of those, you need to go find it. You need to go watch it. It's going to be hard to find, I can tell you right now, but you need to go do it. This happened way back in 1983 and 1984. Go watch it. V, and the sequel is called V, the Final Battle. You're welcome.
If you'll indulge me, I'd like to read 2 pages from advice from the extraterrestrials. Yes, it's true that we have been in contact with your government and heads of power. It is also true that we have been It is also true that agreements have been made and kept secret from your people. It is also true that in the past some of your people have lost their lives or have been badly hurt to protect this secret. Our hands had no part in this. We contacted your leaders because your planet is in grave trouble. Your leaders said the vast majority of your population wasn't ready for anything like us yet. So we made time agreements with your leaders as to when your people would be made aware of our presence. Your air, your water are contaminated. Your forests, jungles, trees, and plant life are dying. There are several breaks in your food chain.
We know that AI has a capability to make things look like they were done a long time ago, even though it's done now. And this is a dead giveaway because it says I received a WhatsApp message from aliens, and this looks like it was back in the 70s or 60s. But it's not about the video, it's about the message. And the message is accurate. We know that. The message is accurate. I really want you all to stop caring about whether or not it's AI and start understanding that AI is going to be the new path of revealing the truth or distorting the lies. That's how it goes. So we need to embrace AI simply for that fact. It will hide the truth very well.
This is why most people don't want to work the night shift. A hospital security guard by the name Jay has been documenting a series of hauntings onto his YouTube page for several years now. He explains that during the night shift, randomly, strange mist-like figures come to visit him and the other officers late at night.
Motherfucker decided to show itself again.
First, you can see Jay notice a white figure passing by.
I looked at it like, okay. I'm like, okay. So I hesitated, so I just threw something because I didn't know what to do.
Then, on another video, an officer by the name Hooks is also seen noticing this thing through the corner of his eye.
Yeah, no. There you go. See it? And watch him. He stopped. He looked like, what the fuck?
Could all these light and dark mist-like figures be the wandering spirits of those whom passed away in the hospital? Let me know what you think.
I'll tell you what I think. I think that's my last day. But that is right there, that's my resignation. Very simple. Oh man, you're 2 days away from retirement. Darn, almost had it. I'm out. 2-week notice. Sure. I'm pretty sure within 2 weeks you'll notice that I have not been back to work since this night. We don't go back to places that do things like this. I don't play with them, and I don't let them play with me.
Well, would you look at that, y'all? Apollo 8, December 24th, 1968. Take a look at the clouds right there. And then over here, Artemis 2, April 6th, 2026. Uh-oh, NASA. Did you forget to move the clouds? They didn't change? What, 58 years, something like that? And they didn't. The clouds are in the exact same formation. 58 years later. Uh-oh, NASA, you got some splaining to do.
You couldn't even move one cloud. You couldn't change the picture just a little bit. No. Just same picture, same way, same cloud formations. That's just lazy, NASA. Tighten up.
The fake meat. Please tell me. What kind of turkey?
There are no ants on it. The ants, flies, they don't want it.
You light, bro?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, so here we're gonna make that slight cut that the other lady did. And normally it would break. It tore.
Scooping this ice cream, and it looks like a wire is coming out of the middle of it. I really don't know what that is.
Okay, today, bro, I had to get this as soon as I saw it in the store. What the fuck is this shit? Is that dead ass or it's a rat? There's a rat in this shit.
Y'all, why did I get it just to try it? And fucking look, y'all, this is 24 hours later. Like, this is 24 hours later.
Have you ever seen chicken break apart like this? Like, I literally just put my thumb in it and it just shreds apart so easily.
Some type of plastic. Do you see the plastic right there?
I have got to stop looking at these food videos. I am entirely too greedy to be messing up my appetite watching this stuff. I eat like 3 things that was in this video, and I do not like what I saw. Be diligent, be careful. They're messing with the food supply. We already know that. It's too many of us. There's not enough food for all of us. Just be careful, all right? And ill nasty.
The Artemis mission has a major problem, and it's not the rocket. Look at this official footage of the crew heading to the launch pad. The question isn't even whether it's real or fake anymore. We can all see it. The real question is, why are they intentionally showing us videos that are clearly fake? It looks like intentionally bad AI. But here's the kicker. Look at the people taking photos. Look at their phone screens. The astronauts aren't even in the shot. Where are they? If they're standing right there, why is the screen showing something else? You can't blame this on video compression. You can screen record this 50 different ways. And physics doesn't just break like this in a real video. Look at the faces. Look at the literal army of bots in the comments saying the exact same thing. It's like they're making it easy for us to figure out it's not real. What do you think is actually going on here? Is this a massive oversight, or are they hiding something much bigger? Let me know your theories in the comments. This rabbit hole goes deep.
Well, we all know that AI is used to blur the lines. Sometimes they intentionally make something look not real because they don't want you to believe it. and it's completely real. Sometimes something's completely real. They make it look fake, and then you won't believe the real, you'll believe the fake. And the fake is even more extravagant than the real. It's just too much. What I will say is, I don't know enough about AI to know whether or not this is real or not. I also don't see the astronauts in the phones. So again, at face value, yeah, where are the astronauts at? And I use that term loosely. Astronauts. Mm-hmm.
This video came into my possession because the security guard on the following day asked why hadn't he been told that a new employee would come, to which everyone looked at each other confused, since no one was hired to keep him company on his shift. Still, the guard assures that he spent a few minutes chatting with what he believed was a new worker. However, the camera installed in the area shows that he was always alone. But do you notice those little details? If you look closely, when the guard greets with a fist bump and moves the chair, mysterious shadows can be seen in the image. Can you see them? Could it be a coincidence? Or could those shadows be the ones that would show that this man is telling the truth? Tell me what you think.
I'll tell you what I think. I think that this is going to be the second job I lose in one video, because that's my last night there too. Hey man, how you doing? Have a seat. I'm the new guy. Uh-huh. Okay. Then I see the camera and I'm sitting there talking to myself the entire time. And you think I'm going to go finish my shift. Good luck with that. Resignation immediately.
Two different 30-foot doomsday fish just washed up on the same exact beach in Mexico at the exact same time. So these two sisters were just on a beach trip in Cabo, and then they spotted something flashing in the water, and then whenever they got closer, they realized that they were looking at none other than an oarfish. These things live 3,000 feet below the surface in one of the least explored zones in the entire ocean, and they can grow over 30 foot long, and they almost never come anywhere near a human. Only 19 of these fish have actually ever been spotted on the entire California coastline in the last 100 years. Now this is where it gets wild, because they helped push back the first one into the water, they started walking down the beach, and then they found a second one. There's only ever been a handful of sightings along that entire coastline in the past 100 years, so two of them just showing up, they just showed up like they had plans. In Japanese folklore, these are actually called messengers from the sea god's palace, and the legend says that whenever they surface, earthquakes and tsunamis are coming. And actually, before Japan's 2011 earthquake, 20 of them washed ashore, but scientists say that there is no proven link. The internet thinks otherwise. So the question really is, do you believe in the legend or not?
History shows us that there's usually signs. There are signs that something's about to happen. It also shows us that the animal world seems to have a little bit more knowledge as to when things are about to go left than we do. Their instincts are just a little bit better than ours. These doomsday fish, in and of itself, they're terrifying. So that's impressive. Didn't even know about a doomsday fish, but if you see one, be careful, because apparently something bad is coming.
This video may prove that we are not alone on this planet. What these teenagers captured is something no one can fully explain.
Naik, woi! Naik, wah, balik itu naon! Itu naon itu! Woi, naik! Woi, itu naon, woi! Wow! Itu naon, hey!
According to the group, this happened near a remote waterfall in Southeast Asia. While exploring the area and recording for fun, they noticed strange movement coming from a cave hidden behind the falling water. At first, they thought it was an animal, but then it came out. What emerged didn't resemble anything known. Its shape was almost human, but deeply unsettling. Too thin. Too distorted. The way it moved felt wrong, as if it wasn't meant to walk upright. Some believe it could be an entirely new form of life. Others say it looked disturbingly similar to ancient cave humans, something that should have gone extinct long ago. The creature didn't attack. It didn't run. It simply stared at them in complete silence and then slowly retreated back into the darkness of the cave. Moments later, the teenagers ran in panic, leaving the area immediately. Since the video surfaced, theories have exploded. Scientists argue it could be an undiscovered species adapted to extreme environments. Others believe it's something much older, a remnant of humanity that survived hidden from the world. So what do you think they captured? A new life form or something that was never meant to be seen? Follow and subscribe for more unsettling stories where reality starts to feel like a nightmare.
Could it easily be faked? Yes. From the visual, of course. But if we judge by the reaction, that seemed like a panicked reaction. That seems like there was some real fear there. And from what I can see, I too would be screaming, yelling, but I also would have been running. I noticed they're still standing there pointing. There's no need to point. Hey, what's that? By the time you say that and look back at me, it'd be nothing but a smoke signal of where I used to be. Gotta go.
So they make a hole in, and they tie string around, and then they put all around the body, but they're naked, and they got this tattoo on the private with like little piercings.
Okay.
Not like earrings, but like little gold piercings around the private.
Yeah.
And they all dance around with skulls on in the church there.
Okay.
So they have skulls, like the teachers and the staff, they got 20 skulls each.
And how do you know they've got 20 each?
Yes, because I counted once. They were like, there's one here, and then there's one here, and there's one on the neck here. Like they looks like skulls everywhere, on the knees, on the elbows. It looks like armor.
Okay. So if I was to try and find these skulls, where would I find them?
Yes, in the church.
Where
in the church? So there's secret rooms. They got secret rooms.
Go on. Tell me, how do I find the secret?
So when you go in the secret rooms, because they hide it in loads of places.
Would you be able to help me find them, would you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
so
but they just hide them anywhere. They just hide it like in one place, then they move to other place, then they move to other place. It's just...
Okay, so I go into the church now.
Yes, and they hide, usually they hide it in their houses. Because they have parties in their houses.
Okay.
Because Mr. Hollings, my teacher, he lives in Highgate.
Right.
Yes. You can see his house because his Porsche, he got a Porsche and it's just at the front of his house.
Okay. So, how do you know he keeps them in his house?
Without even caring whether or not this is real or AI or anything, I think we can all agree that this is at very least disturbing. The children are innocent. I understand they're powerful energy, but they're supposed to be powerful energy for the right reasons. They're supposed to be taking the world into a different direction. They're supposed to be the next leaders of the world. You're not supposed to be trying to cipher their life force and do all this crazy things because they're young, and it's crazy. Hopefully one day we will evolve to where this is no longer allowed or even able. I don't think they should be able to do this. But money and power. And there's really nothing we can do about it at the moment. But there's always tomorrow.
She was at church when she hears this. A disturbing video was taken this last Friday the 20th at the Catholic Church Our Lady of Grace in Greensboro, North Carolina, where a woman named Sandy entered the building when she began to hear multiple demonic screams coming from a man. Scared, she records the haunting scene and prays. But after a few minutes pass, she goes and gets a priest for help. In this 12-minute long video, the man screams in different demonic tones as the priest continues reciting the Bible, and at the end, we can see the man finally begins to regain consciousness. Exorcisms remain one of the least understood rituals in the world, and when multiple voices speak to a single man, it raises a chilling question: what was really inside him?
Very disturbing. But what's even more disturbing is the fact that he was not in that church alone. There were other people there while he was making those kinds of sounds. No. Clearly this is your prayer time. I'll come back later and do mine. And then you had to go get a priest. The priest didn't hear that. Okay. Clearly devotion is a serious thing, because I'm not going to sit in a church with something that sounds like that. No, thank you. I don't know what that was, but it scared the hell out of me. I'm just going to hope that's not real. I don't know what that was, but it was in the slide and it was up on the swings. Okay, it gave me goosebumps. I'm good. I haven't started my day long enough to be watching things like this. I'm all good.
This photo is believed to show the ghost of 16-year-old John Boulware. On December 27, 1984, 16-year-old John Boulware was riding with 3 friends near Highland Park Golf Course in St. Paul, Minnesota, on their way to a Prince concert, when their vehicle would crash head-on into a tree in foggy conditions. John unfortunately passed away at the scene, reportedly from a broken neck and an internal hemorrhage, while the other 3 teens survived with relatively minor injuries. St. Paul police officer Brian Coyle documented the crash with a 35mm film camera, taking photos of the scene. When the film was developed, one driver's side shot showed a strange anomaly above or near the open door, a blurred, distorted face with its mouth wide open as if it's screaming. Coyle later described it as a clear face with distinctive hair and a profile positioned about where the front seat passenger's head would be, appearing to be in agony. The face has been widely shared as resembling John, and the photo has taken on a life of its own online as proof of his soul leaving his body or being caught in mid-transition between life and the afterlife. According to write-ups, technicians who examined the negative reportedly did not find obvious damage or double exposure, and no physical object at the scene matched the shape of the face. Coyle has said that experts could explain some streaks and light anomalies in the roll, but not everything in this particular frame, which is part of why it keeps resurfacing. Skeptics argue that long exposures at night, emergency vehicle lights, and movement can create streaks and face-like patterns, pareidolia mixed with motion blur. But when you actually look at this photo, it feels just a little too perfect, a little too clear to be something random.
I think we can all agree that this does look like the victim, strangely. So if it is a camera anomaly, then yeah, that was perfect. That was a perfect coincidence because it looks just like the person that is no longer with us. Anyway, we've watched a few videos that made us think. We watched a few videos that made me scared. Not gonna lie about that. And again, just a little bit closer to the truth. We're gonna keep this rolling. Again, I want to appreciate everybody who has watched, made comments, the support. I really appreciate you. I really do. Thank you. Until the next time, I am the UnDJ. This is Confessing Lies or Telling Stories, and I'm out.